I don't have bread. forget to unmute us. We are nice and unmuted.
Pee pee poo poo pee pee poo poo.
Of course, that's the first thing you go with.
And here we are. All right, everybody. Welcome back to Draelith. Last time, things got messy. After the chaos in Celeste, the bar fight, the bloodshed, the bodies, Poppy and Clay finally came to in the aftermath. They were bruised, battered, and sprawled out, while Shin and the owner of the Golden Ballast Company argued over what came next. And thanks to what Kelvin, the company's last surviving head guard, was able to piece together, they finally had a lead. The thieves who stole from the caravan, the Meridian Crucible is what they stole, they were heading toward Rilford, more specifically, the home of the Calder family. Why? No one quite knew yet, but whatever they took mattered enough to kill for. Their original plan was simple: rest, recover, regroup. Shin had intended to stay behind in Celeste and prepare before moving out. But Clay and Poppy never exactly been patient people, so instead of waiting, they hit the road immediately, chasing after the Meridian Crucible before the trail could go cold. And the road to Rilford did not welcome them kindly. Somewhere along the path, they encountered creatures that shouldn't exist in their world, twisted things with far too many limbs and movements that didn't look natural. They were fast, violent, hungry. They survived the fight, but barely. Clay paid for it. One of the creatures tore into his shoulders hard enough to leave lasting damage, and even after the battle ended, the pain stayed with him. Still, though, they kept moving. Eventually, they crossed paths with a pair of traveling farmers trying to make their way home. And unfortunately, Poppy decided to be Poppy. Under the entirely fake persona of Kin the Destroyer, she managed to convince these poor people that she was some kind of terrifying wandering threat. A mistake that would have been funny if this world wasn't already falling apart, because unbeknownst to them, villages throughout the region have been dealing with something horrible. Children disappearing. No tracks, no answers, just empty beds and grieving families. And thanks to a few poorly timed jokes and a fake name, suddenly, there were people out there hunting for a monster that doesn't even exist. Kin the Destroyer. Before things could spiral completely out of control, Poppy managed to alter her appearance enough to avoid being recognized when they encountered an armed mob searching the roads. A problem avoided for about 5 minutes, because not long after, another found them. A young boy stumbled onto the path ahead of them. Gillian, bruised, covered in mud, crying so hard he could barely breathe, let alone speak. And through shaking teeth and a stuttering voice, he managed to get out only a few words. "My parents, they're at the house. Something's attacking them." And that was enough. Clay and Poppy ran immediately toward the cabin, cutting through the woods while Clay reached out with blood sense, feeling through the life around him. And what he found was wrong. One heartbeat, strong, steady, predatory, and nearby 2 more, weak, fading, dying. And that is where we begin.
Go in.
At this point, you guys have stumbled upon this small rustic farm. You see this wooden home in front of you, just some dimly lit lanterns shining through the windows.
First thing I'm doing as we begin to approach the home, I'm going to check the ground in front of us, start looking for any observable tracks, any footprints, any destruction, debris that seems incredibly out of place for a farmstead.
All right, go ahead and make a instinct check.
Absolutely. Glardly.
Ooh.
Ooh, not bad. 21 with hope.
All right, so from what you can see, you can find a few different foot tracks. You find one small foot track leading from the house outside, and you see a heavy foot track coming from this northern area and then entering the house.
Northern area entering the house. That northern track looks like it shouldn't be long, like it's a little bit more fresh.
No, the smaller track is more fresh.
Okay, so that I can probably deduce that was the child running away.
More than likely, yes.
Right. As we approach, I'm going to nudge Poppy and say, I think we're only dealing with one individual here, but there's no telling what could be inside of that house. Do you want to see if you can't swing around the side? We can pincer him. I'll go in the front, you go in the rear.
Oh my gosh, Clay, we're so connected. I was just thinking that.
All right.
See ya.
So Poppy,
Clay is going to quietly try and make his way over to the side of the entrance.
nice. All right, and as the two of you approach this farmhouse, everything is wrong. There's no wind, no insects, no livestock sounds. And you're still reaching outwards, feeling for those heartbeats. And this third heartbeat doesn't feel human. Not because it lacks rhythm, because it sounds patient, like something feeding.
Ew.
Poppy, you move to the back end of the house where you can find a back door on the back end here. It's all the way on this side.
Whee! I'm gonna stealth in.
All right. Are you making your way in? The door is locked.
Ah, my one weakness.
Mentally, Clay reaches out to Poppy and says, you can probably look for a window.
Is there an obvious window?
There are a few windows. There's a window right here, a window right here, and then next to you, there is a window right here that is already broken.
Ooh, broken. I'm peeking my nose in.
All right. You peek your nose in and you see an overturned chair. You see some claw marks in the wood. Near this doorway here, you see some dried blood. And you see on the table that a family dinner is still partially set. Underneath this table here, you see a small woman slumped. Over here, you see a man collapsed near the wall. Their condition isn't gory per se. They're hollow. They have sunken eyes. Their veins are darkening. You can see as their skin is losing color, as their breaths become shallow and irregular.
Oh,
Hey, Joe, totally unrelated question, but I would like to be aware of it if it matters.
Okay.
Is Clay Jr. in this picture at all?
No, so you guys left Clay Jr. with Gilliam.
All right. Sweet. Sorry, please
Well.
continue.
they're still alive. I'm jumping in.
All right. You jump in through the broken window. The woman
Do I hear this?
Go ahead and make a stealth check, Poppy.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're climbing in through this window, you see this woman underneath that table slowly lift up her head in this weakened state, looks at you in this sort of
Yeah, she does.
endearing way. Yeah, you definitely hear it, Clay.
Sweet, I'm running in.
Gil? Gil?
He's alive. Gilliam's alive.
Is the door open?
Yeah, the door is open. It has been smashed, broken open easily.
Sweet, I charge in.
All right, you see this man who is, at this point, moving into this room as he's heard all of this. There is no rush, no theatrics. His sleeves are darkened with blackened veins creeping beneath his skin. His eyes are tired, hungry. As soon as he sees the two of you, he...
Axe coming down.
All right, you swing at him as he says, "You shouldn't have come in." And let's go ahead and mark combat states as you go ahead and make an attack on this guy.
Oh yeah, this is a bad guy. Clay thinks to himself.
Oh, I accidentally unmarked combat states for you guys. There you go. Alrighty, da-da-da-da-da. Go ahead and roll to attack on this guy as he's just made his way into the room. This man,
your dick.
this guy is giving a weird energy off to you, Clay. He feels exhausted, starving, but dangerous and restrained by effort. He seems like a man constantly holding himself together.
Interesting.
He's
Like
ugly.
he's physically like he is about to fall apart. Not, you know how you can read somebody and it looks like they're just particularly tired, but do you mean physically this dude looks like he's about to fall apart?
Yes, but it's not like his bodily functions are all about to give out. It's not like his arms are about to fall off and stuff like that.
Like at any moment he could just start crumbling.
Yep.
Interesting. Huh. He's the Wicked Witch of the West. All right, let's go ahead and roll to hit.
Yeah.
Not too
Ooh.
bad. I can't tell what
Nice.
that is.
Yeah, that hits. It's a
26?
26.
26.
Fuck yeah, brother. Ruthless Predator.
All right, go ahead and mark a stress and add a +1 to your proficiency.
Absolutely, positively. 1d8. Rolling. Oh shit, that +1d8 should have been a +12. Okay, hang on.
You
Sorry.
know.
Fucking shit.
I'll let you do all the math after you
Clay,
figure
what are you
this all
saying?
out.
I apologize. There we go. Ooh.
Ooh.
So a 6, a 7,
Okay.
and a 12 plus whatever you had as
It
just your
is
base.
A what?
It is a 7 and a 9 and a 12 plus 8.
Don't
You
make
said 6, 7 for no reason.
Don't make me do that math.
I can tell you what that is. And I really mean a minute. It's going to take me about that long.
Don't worry about it.
15 plus
Honestly,
12 plus
20,
8.
26.
36.
36. Nice. He's gonna go ahead and use his dread step.
Oh.
And as you try to swing down on him with your axe, you think you have this solid, clean connection before you look, and where his body was just turns into a large black mist as he reappears standing on the table across the room from you.
Oh, that's cheap, Joseph. That's
Oi.
cheap as hell. I already got a roll and roll damage. That's cheap as fuck, boy. How dare you fucking blue ball me with a damage like that?
What are you doing, puppy?
I wish I had some kind of gun.
Stop it. You have magical spells. Those are projectiles.
But I could have a gun. I'm going to Kava Briar.
Okay.
Are you gonna
Wow.
lash or try to contain him?
We're gonna try to contain him for once.
Okay.
Go for the cover. Rap. 2d12 plus 3. Boom.
And what does that do again?
Oh. Well, it actually doesn't do jack when I miss. But there's the
But hey.
grippy.
So the target makes a strength check. 10 or lower, they are restrained and takes a 1d6. Oh, that disappeared.
Oh.
So on a 10 or lower, they are restrained and takes 1d6 minor
so I don't even
briar
roll.
damage. An 11 to 15, they are wrapped. Their movement is hindered and takes 1d6 minor briar damage. 16 plus breaks free immediately and takes 1d6 briar damage.
Yeah, this isn't an
Okay, so
attack. This is a save or
I'll
suck.
take my hope back, and you do it.
And at the start of each turn, while wrapped or restrained, the target takes 1d6 minor briar damage. May attempt another strength check. So he's going to go ahead and make a strength check.
Do it. I dare you. How strong do we think this guy is?
Ooh, not strong
Yay.
enough
Not strong
as
enough.
he is restrained. And go ahead and roll d6 for your kava damage, your briar damage, but remember it's based on your proficiency as well.
Oh my gosh. Roll another one. 3.
Fucking oof.
3 total damage. That is not enough to reach his minor threshold. It seems like he's able to just tank that thorn damage. It doesn't seem to be affecting him, but he is wrapped
On the
up.
bright
He
side,
is restrained.
Yeah, Poppy's holding them there. Can I, after missing that first attack, can I retort by throwing the Accipiter?
Yeah, you can go ahead and try to throw the Acceptor. He is going to make an attempt to break out of it. So that
Okay,
is
that's
a
12.
12. So he is still wrapped. His movement is hindered, but he is no longer restrained. Go ahead and roll another briar damage.
Just let me know when you want me to make that Accipiter throw.
You can go ahead and do it now.
6 damage.
6 damage, still not enough to break through his minor threshold.
And what is that ability that I can use to add a fucking hope die to my attack? Because I really, I don't want this dude blipping out again.
Seize him.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? What is that?
Well, you saw him blip, and then when Poppy attacked, he didn't blip. There might be a cooldown.
He's only susceptible to me.
It certainly could be. I'm not sure.
He's weak to Poppy.
If he is weak to Poppy, I really hope that you can take this guy down. There it is.
Savage blow.
Savage blow.
All right, go ahead and roll a d6.
Absolutely. 4.
So go ahead and mark a corruption for that, which you have lost 2 corruption. Remember, every time you take a long rest, you lose a corruption.
I'm gonna have to start remembering that. Every time I
You
think
didn't
of long
remember.
rest and losing corruption, I associate it with like needing to literally cleanse myself, like take a bath.
Yeah, it's pretty much like that. When you rest, you're able to calm your mind in some sort of way and things like that.
A brain bath.
Pretty much, yeah.
Maybe I'll add to the Sears pipe a description to like lose 1 corruption point or something like that. All right,
'Cause you
savage
always
blow.
When you're about to sleep.
Target.
Kiss him.
Indubitably.
While he's doing this,
that
can I
is
like
going to
pull this chick out of the way? She's like right next to this guy.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So you're taking the opportunity to try to secure Gilliam's mother.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna try to bring her up to where the other guy was too.
Okay. Yeah, so he's right here. It looks like he answered the door and got fucked up.
Sweet.
Nice.
So here is to hit. Go ahead and subtract that hope
All right.
die. That is a 22 with fear.
I'm going
Whoa.
to go ahead, if you guys would like to look at my resource counter.
Indeed.
Oof.
As you do that, Clay, you see this guy. He pauses. He looks at you
surprised. You can survive it. Go ahead and roll for damage as you attack him.
It?
Absolutely. Let's see. Roll damage. That should be. Oh, we're gonna have to modify that. I'm gonna work on that here in just a moment. But that should be 2d8 plus 6 damage.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh shit, 29 damage total.
Nice. Finally, you guys get through his minor threshold and do a good chunk of damage to him as that pierces.
What do you mean finally? That first one would have fucked him up.
You pierce him deep in his side. You can see blood trickling down his leg as he just roars out in pain, and he's going to go ahead and use his
He's
rushing
crazy.
intent.
Inflicts fear.
I need all of you to make a. Let me look at your guys' resources.
I am doing okay on hope, but I don't think
course
I
you
have
are.
anything applicable
This
to
would
this
be
role.
knowledge, probably. I would
Ooh,
say.
that's rough
Good for me.
Yeah, I would probably say knowledge, giving all of your guys' stats. Go ahead and make a knowledge save.
Alrighty. You got it, dude. Oh shit.
Oh,
I'm not afraid of
Save it.
anything.
I might be afraid of something.
Clay, you feel this intense aura coming off of him as this palpable, murderous intent starts seeping out from every pore on his body, and your grip just tightens around your axe. You're ready for a fight. Poppy, for a moment, as you're taking this woman to her husband, you feel yourself hollowed out, like you were during those horrific, intense experiments your parents put you through. You look beside you, and you see them tearing apart Briar, turning him into a monster, a weapon of war. You look down at your arms. Black veins are spreading everywhere you can see. You start to see your body deteriorate, like you saw Dren's body slowly deteriorate. And then you're immediately smacked back. You are suffering from intense fear. You are at disadvantage from all actions.
Oh, that's rough. Is there a time limit? Is there a trigger to maybe lessen the effects?
You also take 1 HP as it seems this man has drained some of your life force from you. He has used hollow consumption.
You know, I was disguised as that Grimbrand chick, and that would have smacked me out of that.
Oh, for sure.
So I'm Poppy again.
So that visual just completely disintegrates.
What are you guys doing now as this man is... Right. When you first saw him, he kind of looked like a walking corpse. He looked like he was barely holding on. Now he looks like a man with nothing left to lose and ready to tear you limb from limb.
See, the thing is, pal, you can act all big and bad, take down innocent folks, kill children, helpless wives, unexpecting husbands and fathers.
These are only
I've
my
taken down a
bait.
lot bigger and badder than you.
I don't kill children. I collect resources. Their parents are nothing but bait to bring them back when they run away screaming.
Oh.
I'm going to enjoy the taste of your blood. And I come at him with the Kinrender.
Alrighty, go ahead and strike to attack as you're coming out with your Kinrinder, you see as he has a sword in his hand, and he sort of flourishes it in a fantastical way, and you sort of dodge to the left in the way it was like flourishing, and then strike, but you don't notice that was a feint. He's coming at you with your palm in the same motion that you're coming at him with your axe. So it's going to be both of you attacking at the same time. He's going to be using his vein-rending palm.
Vein-rending palm, melee attack on a hit, moderate damage, target gains, fractured flow. All right.
Bro, you can't afford to have your flow fractured.
All right, let's attack. Go ahead. We're going to roll at the same time.
You want to play this game? Fair leap.
What? How does that work?
I see him coming at that. I move.
Well, in this specific scenario, his flourish was used as a bait to feint you. So you already moved. And that's when he came in with his palm.
Okay. All right. I see.
This is a narrative one.
All right. Got you. But I am going to strike him with Reckless Sundering, which is going to be
nice.
5 to hit.
Yeah, I mean, it is reckless. This is a reckless fight you guys are in on. So he's going in. He's starved right now. So I'm going to be using his experience.
Okay.
Which isn't correct. Let me fix that real quick.
Just a heads up. My evasion
an incorrect
is 15.
modifier. Your evasion is actually kind of low.
He has the high ground.
He does have the high
Oh
ground.
my gosh.
His evasion is low. I have a 12.
Looking at it now.
All right, here we go. I'm rolling. He's attacking you with his palm.
I'm going for my hit. I'm going for my strike. Oh, we both missed.
Both of you, seeing the other attacks coming, are too focused on trying to dodge and parry the other attacks, and instead of attacking each other, you collide. Your axe handle meets his palm, and you feel this impact. Something came from his palm, but your force from your axe matched it as both of you sort of just bounce off of each other about a couple feet and now re-engage. He's coming at you again with another palm strike.
All right. I'm going to throw a theoretical left hook into the fight. I'm going to use Accipiter Recall.
Okay. And you try to pull it from him as he's trying to palm strike at you. Recall it. Do you have to roll for that?
No, it just happens.
Okay. And as you recall it and it slicks out of his stomach and into your hand, you see him just wince down in pain, and all of his force and all of his momentum just stops dead in its tracks. What are you guys doing?
He takes 1d8 tearing damage, and this damage ignores armor.
All right, go ahead and roll for your proficiency as well, so you can roll multiple d8.
Hell yeah, 2d8. That is going to be 8 direct damage.
That just barely is able to make it through his minor threshold, and he's just wincing in pain and grimacing at you with his teeth filled with blood in between each of the cracks.
I hate this guy. He is so disgusting.
Do something about it.
Well, I'm going to Kava attack again, but instead of trying to restrain him, I'm just going to try to end him.
All
with the
right,
Briar
Kava
Lash.
Lash. Yeah.
But I got disadvantage on that. Babu.
7 out of 12.
Nice.
You know,
Pretty good.
that's not
That
bad.
hits.
Hooray.
So you deal 1d12 plus knowledge briar damage. So,
And is that with my
Times-
proficiency?
of course, all of your damage will be based on your guys' proficiency on everything.
Plus, it's not.
I'll-
Attack.
I like the proficiency because it keeps you guys balanced on your damage consistently throughout.
True. 16.
Nice.
damage.
That barely gets past his major threshold. As you just strike out at him. And by the way, he's still wrapped. He's going to go ahead and make a strength saving throw to try to break out of those briar wraps. He's still unable to. Go ahead and roll briar damage.
Babu. Babu. That there's something 9 damage.
Nice. At this point, he is looking frustrated. He has different puncture wounds all over his body from these briars. What are you doing, Clay?
I am currently editing my exhibitor so that it rolls correctly.
Pause battle.
No, it's fine. I have recalled the exhibitor at this point. I am within melee range of him. Do I mean, probably a stupid question, but since I'm so close to him, do I have to make a save for Kava Briar?
No. It wraps around him. She essentially summons vines and briars from the earth and then controls them.
And he failed his save.
Yep. He's
he
currently
considered-
trying to break out from the wraps around him. His movement is constrained, but he is not restrained.
I see. Okay, got you. In that case, gonna come back at him with a kin render.
All right.
And I'm going to use, I mean, kind of hard to beat. Ruthless Predator.
Go right ahead.
This is not a Reckless Sundering, just a regular attack. Oh, not too great. 12 with fear.
You come down and he's able to parry it with his sword and he grabs the briars on him. I'm going to go ahead and use 2 fear, have him roll at advantage and use his experience starved to try to fight through.
Well, damn.
And he rips through the briars, flips his sword around in another flourish, and throws it straight at your throat, Poppy.
I'm peeing.
I'm almost right in the way. Are you willing to allow me to try and take that damage?
Don't you have an ability to do that?
I do.
Well,
It's the one I tried to use earlier.
If you want to try to use it now, this sword is
Feral leap.
flying straight at Poppy at this point. All right, you use
Feral
your
leap.
feral leap. Go ahead and roll a
You're finally going out
d6.
the door.
Absolutely. Oh, that's a 2.
All right, go ahead, Mark. And you take the damage from his sword as he flings it at Poppy. And it pierces into your side as you try to dash in, and you take 17 damage.
Oh, that's pretty fucking bad. Actually, I'm going to take one of those damages in my armor.
He's going to take that opportunity to come at you with another attack. He's using his
Hell yeah.
vein-rending palm.
Another one.
Out your veins.
He's using his harvester skill this time.
Oh, that's going to hit.
All right.
Shoot.
So, you are under the effect, let me pull it up, of fractured flow. So with fractured flow, what that is doing to you specifically is it is interrupting your Umbra channels and your Umbra pathways. And because that is connected to your soul in a way, your movement is impaired. You will have unstable control of any corruption-based abilities, and any emotional surges you have worsen.
Oh, lovely. That feels so much better now that I've got 8 out of 12 corruption points.
And he's moving his way outside of this window.
All right, got you.
What are you
Oh,
guys
what
doing?
the heck? No, he's not. Hold
And
up.
you take an additional damage as it seems he drained your life force from you.
Okay. Go ahead and mark that. As he is running out the window, I'm going to do what I can. Since the Excipitor is still in my left hand, I'm going to just kind of underhand sling that thing, try and make a loosey-goosey attack at him.
All right, go right ahead. Are you trying to do anything, Poppy?
I'm gonna shoot my gun.
You
My arcane barrage.
okay?
Oh, it's a 15 with fear.
All right, Poppy. What is your arcane barrage? Is hope?
It's magic missile. I just hit.
Yeah. Well, how many hope are you using?
Probably 1 million.
All of them.
Let's say 3.
You guys could go.
Okay.
Go ahead
heck, all of them.
and roll
We'll do 4.
damage.
Oh shit. Sweet.
Babu.
I must have caught him in like the calf or something
Yeah,
like
his AC is 15.
13 damage, and I
Sweet.
aim for the butt.
Nice.
that is 17 damage.
Nice.
If he removes the Accipiter himself, he will suffer more damage.
He's gonna go ahead and use his dread step.
Oh, okay. See ya.
Oh yeah?
So as both of your attacks go at him, it just pummels into this heavy black mist, and you watch as this black mist starts to billow out of the window and out into the outside air.
Joey, I would like to direct you to an effect that the Accipiter has.
Unfortunately, it
Anchored Prey.
didn't hit.
didn't hit?
The accipiter is no longer in him. He used dread step to negate all effects.
It's in the wall.
Oh.
Okay. I sprint over to the window where I can see him, presumably out the window.
You see as his body is now coming back and coalescing into a physical form as he's hobbling through this farm field now. You hear him muttering under his breath curses and different things. That boy was mine. He should have been mine.
That boy has sent us to eat your butt. And I'm gonna do it again, but I'm gonna use my hope armor. I'm gonna
Okay.
use 4 out of 5
Oh, yeah?
slots
Okay.
to
All
hit him
right,
4
all right.
times. So that's 4d6.
Nice.
Oh, that's a spicy meatball. 16.
16. Nice. You do some good damage to him as all of those pelt into his back. And he's going to go ahead and use his Black Meridian Surge.
No, don't. No, don't do it. Oh man.
He's talking quite a bit. I use
yelling.
Black Meridian Surge.
So, Poppy, you see as that small energy core that you've been seeing in the people of this world, in his chest, starts to darken. And you see as his veins visibly spread all along his body. And he starts to lose his composure, and starts sprinting through this field now.
Son of a gun. Okay, Clay, can I levitate you and throw you out the window and you throw your axe at him?
What?
The window is pretty small. It'd be a tough fit.
Clay, stuck in that juicy dumper.
What are you talking about? I'm walking out the door.
Weird. Clay, can I levitate you and throw you at it?
I don't.
At this point,
no,
he's getting
no.
pretty far. He escapes.
Imagine. I don't really care.
He escapes. He
These
escapes.
guys are dying. I'm going to go and try to stabilize these guys.
I will assist. I've got field medicine, as a matter of fact.
Okay, you guys can go.
Getting out of combat.
What are you guys both doing to try to stabilize these guys?
First I need to assess if their wounds are physical or if they are corruption related or adjacent.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an
They're
instinct check.
weird. Can I give him advantage by telling him it's definitely not physical? Unless that's wrong.
Honestly, Poppy, you're not quite sure.
Okay. Well, I will at the very least be using my field medicine experience.
Okay.
Go ahead and mark that hope off.
17.
17. Get that hope right back. Don't mind if I do.
Right. So, from your and Poppy's investigations, from what you guys can be able to ascertain, from Poppy's ability to look inside, see the different flow of the magic of the world, and your ability to actually inspect their health and the state of their body, they're in a bad way.
Yeah, we knew that.
That man, whoever he was draining their life force. Whatever might constitute as a soul. They look physically older than they are.
Okay. Well, so just with a roll like that, at the very least, could I see any wounds that need staunching?
They don't have any visible wounds outside of like some bruises from maybe when he came in and tossed them around. But aside from that, you're not really able to see anything that causes what is happening to them.
Okay, got you.
Did their
Clay-
cores look weaker?
Very. Like sputtering flames. Like embers in a dying campfire.
Clay, he sucked out their juice.
Clay looks at Poppy and he says, I know a little bit about what they're going through. We need to make them comfortable. Make sure that they have a safe place to rest and cleanse them. Something fairly similar to what Taipan was doing, but less spiritual. We need to put them at ease. It's not guaranteed, but it could help.
Okay, I mean, I can maybe try to magically infuse them with some of my energy, and you could run and go bring their kid back. That would probably put them at ease.
Funny enough, I was just thinking the same thing.
All right. Keep the mental line of communication open and tell me if there's anything stupid going on. He's not that far.
Don't worry. We'll be back in a minute.
Okay. And I mean, I've watched Type and do his thing before. I am going to try and attempt to do some kind of soul infusion.
Yeah, try to.
Are you trying? Never mind.
Are you negative or AB positive?
Yeah, like you're trying to funnel your spark into whatever they have to give them an extra oomph, essentially.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So, Clay, you go off to find Gilliam.
Exactly.
Poppy, go ahead
and bring back my cloak.
Go ahead and make a knowledge check.
Okay. I don't have any. Oh, I do have one hope left on my armor. Can I use my magical prowess proficiency?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Ha! Just so you can't say I get lost.
Yeah, you easily are able to find Gilliam.
It doesn't want me to roll it because it knows I don't technically have hope. So let me add a fake hope. That's my armor. And then I use my magical prowess. Let me roll it. Okay, thank you. Oh my gosh.
So you seem to be stabilizing them in a way, but you're not able to directly solve whatever ails them.
And there are two parents in here, correct?
Mm-hmm. A mother and a father, yeah.
Was that role for the mother or the father?
I would constitute it as both. It was her
Bofa.
Yeah, her ability to try to recall what Typin did, sort of use it in her own way, and then help both of them.
Well, shit.
Clay, you're able to find Gilliam. He is still in the tent, crying like crazy, but happy with the stars and different things that Poppy was able to set up for him before you guys left. And you're able to collect him and your horse.
Excellent.
And my cloak.
I throw Gilliam on the back of my horse, We were trying to turn him different ways.
Love to see it.
Wait a minute. I throw Gilliam on the back of my horse and...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
And you're able to get here pretty quickly.
Ah.
Hello.
and that's where we're going to go ahead and take our first break.
Okay.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Watch as your family passes away in front of you.
Don't say that. Don't put that bad juju on us.
It'll be finish. Dude, they're probably a match. They're probably the same blood type. I could suck his soul out and put it in there.
I put something in the group chat. You guys might want to check. I'll be back.
Yes, I did see that.
Yeah,
I need to go
it'll be alright.
I will be right back.
Have fun.
All right. Would anyone like to know my goal for this next part of the session?
Probably not.
Tears.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
I want someone to get emotional about it.
Oh.
Yes. Hey, I give you guys happy stuff too. You remember the bunnies?
Remember the bunnies. Consider the bunnies in the field. And just keep looking at the bunnies. Everything's gonna be okay.
You guys handled that guy actually very well. I'm very surprised on how well you guys handled that.
I have returned.
Granted. It was a 1v2, and maybe I should make him stronger.
As soon as I realized he had abilities similar to mine, I was like, nope, we're going balls to the wall. All out, don't care.
Well, he has abilities similar to yours. That's interesting. And the words he said to you when you used your abilities. That's interesting.
Yeah, that kind of tipped me off. And I was like, oh, you're like me, but bad. I can't have that.
Maybe you're both bad.
Did you guys see the bit of tidbit I threw in the cellar chat?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it'll be relevant, but I thought that might be helpful to your current conundrum.
That will depend on how many people may fit on a horse.
Well, you are at a farmstead. It is reasonable
You're right.
to assume you might be able to find
We'll
something.
take all of their hemp and then spin it into rope and then tie them to the back of the horse and drag them to the city.
What's that?
It's foolproof. Hemp.
Why isn't Poppy being drug over? Do I have to zoom in super hard? Okay, there we go.
It's definitely because I wasn't in the window.
That's a wagon. Anyways,
In a wagon wheel. Rock me mama.
I had to play and sing that song in my guitar class and at a guitar concert.
I hate that song.
As well
I
as
love that
I
song.
feel bad for you.
I also played Folsom Prison Blues, Suds in the Bucket, and a couple others. I don't remember. It was high school.
Were you like planning on maybe doing any good songs or?
It was high school, all right? It was literally a high
JC,
school class.
How about you do us both a favor and suck our ass?
All right.
Drop a Suds in the
Yep, you
bucket.
nail
In the oh, Girl Crush, too. I did Girl Crush.
I mean, like, so many good songs in the world.
I remembered
There's even
Girl
good
Crush
country
because I started
songs.
singing Suds in the Bucket and I remembered Girl Crush. All right.
I only
let's-
like 3 country songs, but
Let's bring
They
us
exist.
back into it. Is everybody ready to go? Good to go? Everybody settled?
Ready.
was the sound of someone who's so ready.
I mean, that's as ready as you can be. Alrighty. So, Clay, you have just arrived off of Clay Jr., and you walk into the farmhouse, and Gilliam stumbles through the farmhouse door the second Clay sets him down. You see as the little boy nearly slips on the wooden floor, trying to run to his parents. And he notices that the house smells cold and wrong, like rainwater and blood, like sickness. You see as his mother barely lifts her head at the sound of him. Her eyes are sunken. There's dark veins that crawl faintly beneath her skin. You hear Gilliam sit next to her. Mama, I brought help. He drops beside her so fast he nearly falls over himself, with tiny shaking hands grabbing at hers. You said you'd still be here. You. His father tries to move. He can't fully lift himself, and a weak breath escapes him instead.
Gil. The boy immediately turns to his father. I listened, Dad. I listened just like you said. He looks between them desperately for a reaction. I stayed hidden. I didn't come out. I did what Dad said. His mother weakly reaches towards his face. Her hand trembles the entire way there. You shouldn't have come back. No! He answers so quick, so fast, so scared. His tears start spilling down his face. I'm not gonna leave you. He looked now at you, Poppy and Clay. His eyes are panicked. Fix them. He's pointing desperately at his parents. Please, fix them. At this point, his father is coughing violently. You see as dark blood splatters across the floorboard. And Gilliam just freezes when he sees his son. You have to listen carefully. Gilliam is just shaking his head violently. If he comes back, no. If he comes, he's grabbing his father's arm now with both hands. You said we were leaving. You said we were moving when we came here. You said when morning come we leave. The father can't answer immediately. He's too weak. The mother slowly pulls Gillian close to her chest. Even now, even though each movement you can tell takes so much out of her, she's still trying to comfort him. You did so good. You were so brave. You can see as that breaks Gilliam completely, as his face just buries into her and he sobs, not loud but small, so painfully small, like a child trying not to cry too hard because he thinks it'll make things worse. And after a long moment, he looks back towards the two of you, eyes red, terrified. But Poppy, you see just this glimmer of hope beneath it all. You can help them, right? You fought him. He wipes his face with his sleeve, trying to be brave again, trying to act older than he is. So that means you're stronger than him, right?
We're gonna do what we can, Gilliam. I want you to go outside with Poppy for a moment. I need to speak to your parents.
I don't care if it costs money. I can work. I can help clean things. Please don't let them die. Please.
Poppy, will you take him outside?
Yeah, okay. I look like me right now, so I hope he's not too...
At this point, he isn't really too focused on things like that. He's focused on his parents, the two people who seemingly saved them. Your appearance seemingly means nothing.
Considering how fucked up the Grim brand with, all the scars and the intimidating hood, and also your normal visage with all the scars and the hood, you probably don't look that dissimilar.
But my hair is a different color.
Oh my.
So, Poppy, you escort Gilliam out, and at this point, the room goes quiet, Clay, except for weak breathing, some creaking wood, and Gilliam outside still trying and failing to stop crying. Yeah. And for the first time since the fight, the horror of what that person was doing stops feeling like a monster problem and starts feeling just a little bit personal.
Okay. Clay gets down on one knee and speaks to both the parents at the same time? I assume that we've got them laid out.
They're essentially
on their
laid out
backs next to
back
each other.
here on the wall, like leaned up against the wall here.
Yeah. Clay gets down on one knee and addresses both of them. I can't guarantee your safety or your survival, but I can guarantee that we can get you to the city. I've heard that they've got good healers. And we have a family that might be able to help. A company. Have you...
The father starts sucking on breath, and you hear him finally get out. We give crops to the Calder family in Rilford. They might be willing to help us.
It just so happens that we have ties to the Rilford family. If you can hang on, you might survive.
Okay.
Tell me, do you have a cart or some means of
Yeah,
exporting?
we have a wagon we typically use to move the produce to the nearby cities. You can use that.
That's excellent. Give me about 10 minutes. If something starts to hurt worse than it already is, if you start to think you might be fading, yell for Poppy. She will help you.
The hurt for me feels good. I feel like if it stops, so will everything else.
Yeah, good man. Hang on to that. Clay stands up and walks outside and prepares Clay Jr. for cart travel.
All right, and you're able to find this cart over here and easily hook it up to Clay Jr. It seems the farm had harnesses already, and with your relationship with Clay Jr., he's pretty amicable to anything you want to try to do with him.
Lovely. I'm not trying to push him too hard. If it looks like he's working too hard,
rolling a critical on trying to court him makes a lot of things easier with him.
Well, what can I say?
If he's starting to look like he's being pushed too hard, that freaking sucks. Lives on the line.
All right. I hook the cart up to Clay Jr. As gently as possible, while still moving with expediency, I get the parents up into the cart and lay them on their backs and instruct the kid to sit between them.
Okay.
So that he can stay with them and stay close.
All right. And luckily, at the far end of the farm, up here, there seems to be a path as well as road signs leading to the town of Rilford.
That's crazy how I never saw that. That's so cool.
I also didn't notice that.
So you guys are able to get everything put together, get the horse in place, and make your way down towards Rilford.
Hell yeah.
Off to the city.
We're going about as fast as we possibly can, just so you know.
Yeah. I'm gonna be ready to cast levitate on any person that may fall out of this cart.
Absolutely. And this travel, this intensity, this stress is exhausting. During this travel, you feel emotionally drained, uncertain. The parents behind you in the cart, they're fading in and out. They're occasionally lucid, trying to comfort Gilliam. Other times, just completely unconscious. And Gilliam's just back there, trying his best to act brave.
I'm not going to prevent that. They probably don't want to have their kid watch them die, but I'd rather the kid have any kind of last moments with them if we can't save them in time.
And at this point, you guys have been traveling through the night. You guys can trade shifts.
leading the cart if you would like to take long rests through this night and keep it going, essentially.
Yeah, it should be fine as long as we're still moving.
Poppy, you go ahead and rest.
Yeah, okay. Wedge myself somehow.
Well, there's
You know
there's
what? I'll
room.
just
It's a
I'll just
decent
lean
cart.
on Clay.
Alright.
Nah, I'll
Yeah,
just
that
lean on
works.
Clay. I don't want to touch them.
That works fine.
You can go ahead and
Don't let
take a long rest.
Quick, Clay, don't let me fall. I'm pulling out my box.
Clay holds on to the back of Poppy's cloak and shirt.
Oh, that's
Hey.
screaming. Hey, wouldn't it be nice if we got something that was like
So,
life-saving elixir?
Poppy, you get a health potion
Nice.
as well as
Extremely low
some
on those.
acid paste.
All right. I
A
was
health
out of
potion?
that.
Well, there's one of the two that you owe me.
Okay, fine. I'll give it to Clay.
Thank you.
Didn't you give Clay 2 health potions just last session when he was dying?
No, not at all.
Well, I took his and fed it to him.
Got you.
Okay. And a health potion. Put that in your inventory, Clay. I put
Yep.
it in Clay's inventory.
Already got it.
I have one on me, but I'm going to keep it just in case.
Yeah.
An extra one.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, maybe I should also, like, take the long rest, huh? And I'm going to prepare because I need the hope. I'm scared. We're not going to make it to this town.
We're gonna be fine.
Oh,
Whatever happens
shoot.
is gonna happen, but we gotta stay positive.
I lied about preparing the hope. I'm going to repair my armor. I forgot I used freaking all of it. Boop. Okay,
Okay.
done.
Clay rides through the night as
Alright.
quickly and as smoothly as he possibly can.
Go ahead and mark a point of stress just for everything going on, riding through the night, things like that. As you guys start finally making your way to the entrance of the town of Rilford. And
Adjust appearance.
Okay. Rilford is beautiful. It has some correlation. It kind of reminds you of the town of Hollowfjord. It is a town built on a river. There are a ton of river lanterns hanging in the rivers. There's these hanging bridges. You hear these bells ringing throughout the city. You smell the smell of herbal incense drifting through the streets. God damn it! And even up to the path where you guys are now, and you see
Why is my
this
butt making music?
mist over this dark water. You start to hear, as you're making your way into this town, there is a lot of just your average travelers just that you passed by on your way in. I would like the both of you to go ahead and make knowledge checks. As you're
I was actually going to ask Joe, if I am riding into town and I come across any older looking gentlemen, specifically older, I'm going to stop and ask him for directions.
Yeah, go right ahead. You find an old man just walking along the road, and you can stop and talk to him.
Sir,
Run him down.
I hate to accost you like this, but we have two folks in the back of our cart that are in desperate need of medical attention.
Oh no!
I need you to point me to a healer of some kind, a medical tent, the lawmaster, anybody.
Oh well, there's plenty of clinics in the city. Typically, the Colders would be the best, but
From what I hear, the Calder estate has actually been sealed off recently, and physicians in the town have been disappearing. And these kind of look like the strange patients that have been arriving at night lately. Looking at the two of you, you match the armed retainers that seem to be filling the streets, so honestly, you seem to know more about what's going on in this city than I do.
Clay mentally connects with Poppy and thinks to her, all right, we have a decision. We can hit one of the local clinics, or we can go to the Calders. What do you think?
There's other people coming in with the same condition. He didn't right away say that they could fix them, so the local clinics probably can't do anything. So I feel like if we hedge our bets on the Calder family, if they're not going to let us in, I mean, we
Well,
can bust in.
Old Lady Calder would probably step forward for us, given we've
That
saved her life a
is-
couple of times now.
So not her name.
I don't fucking know.
She's the head of the Golden Ballast Company. I don't think they're related.
Oh well, maybe she can vouch for us in a couple
I mean,
days. I don't know.
And maybe Shen's beat us here, and maybe he knows something if we can find him.
Okay. Clay turns to the old man and says, "Thank you for your information. We're just trying to make it to the Calder family. Can you point us in to them?"
Yeah. If you follow this path and then you go past the market this way, this is where the main Calder family estate is. I would be careful, though. There's this intense guy in some jade robes. I'm pretty sure he's a sect investigator. And those guys, if you get on the wrong side of them, you could be in a lot of trouble.
All right. Thank you very much for your help. Clay is gonna flip him a coin.
All right.
Does he look at the coin?
Thank you, sir. What the hell is this?
I was about to say, keep in mind that he does not recognize this coin.
As you guys are riding off, you hear, what the hell?
It's still
well,
gold.
I mean-
Gold is gold.
Gold is gold. But Clay flips him a coin and gets back on the trail. Okay,
Alright.
following the
Yeah.
path past the market
Yeah.
to the gates of the Calder family.
And you're able to find it to what your understanding might be when you see a recognizable figure in the crowd. What seems like to be mid-investigation, talking to a lot of different people, talking to the groups and the people at the gates of this large, what looks like a family compound. It's these walls and gates around this large section part of the city. And then he notices you guys. And then he notices what's in your cart. And he
Clay raises a hand
freezes.
and calls out to him.
He doesn't
Shen.
move. He looks at Gillian and his parents with the same eyes he looked at the Gildark Bollusk.
Oh. I mean,
Oh.
I wish we had an insight check of some kind.
Snap out of it. They're dying. Do something. Push.
He looks like, as you guys are at this point coming up to him in communication rage. He looks confused and almost disturbed.
Shen. Thank you, Zephyra. A familiar face. Look, we need to speak to the Caldiers. We've got some victims here that still have some time.
Yeah, yeah.
Lucas, jeez, get yourself together.
I give you my word.
What
I
is
will
that
help you
boy's
with the
name?
investigation.
What is that boy's name?
Gillian.
Gilliam.
But
All the color in his face drops. His knees sort of buckle a bit.
Chill. Chill.
I need you to focus, friend. We've got
yeah.
innocence on the line.
Yes, yeah. I've been trying to get in touch with the Calder family myself. It seems the patriarch is still worried about his firstborn and has closed down the family compound. His son's illness is apparently pretty severe. From what I hear, it sounds similar to what's going on with Kelvin.
Clay mentally connects to Poppy again and thinks to her, well, it sounds like we're about to take on some debt.
It sounds like I'm about to kidnap a physician.
I don't think that.
If their kid is suffering the same thing that everyone else is suffering from and they don't have a fix for it, what are we supposed to be doing here?
At the very least, we can convince their physicians to look after these two. Keep them alive
stable.
while we figure something out.
Okay, you sweet talk your way in. I'm gonna investigate Shen and see what the heck his problem is.
Aren't you supposed to be the talker here?
Ugh. I was afraid you would say that.
Well, it's because I'm not very good at it.
Okay,
Okay,
you
go.
investigate Shen and see what the heck is going on here.
All right, Shin. Poppy is going to take these two into the Caldier family. If you can, please just vouch for us whenever we get there.
Yeah,
Once we drop them off, I will accompany you back to this situation, and we'll try and figure out what the hell is going on.
well, I've been trying to ask the locals, see if anyone has heard anything about the folks that attacked us in the inn back in Celeste. No one is yet to see them.
And even better, it looks like they're all in fine health. Get on the cart.
I'd rather walk. You can tell he's looking at Gil with fear.
Can Clay grab him by the lapel of the robe and pull him onto the cart?
You can attempt it.
All right, sure.
Go ahead and make a finesse check to try to grab him.
A finesse. All right. That's a +0. Come here, big guy. 13 with hope.
Oh well.
I mean, I'm not trying to jostle him. I just need him to get on the cart because time is of the essence.
And typically he's a pretty quick guy, but he's just kind of stunned by Gil, and you're able to get him on the cart.
I just plunk him down next to me. I'm not throwing him in the back. I'm just scooching over on the front bench and just forcing him to sit next to me. That's all.
All right.
Did we find this guy's Mordred to his Arthur?
What are you doing, Poppy?
I guess I'm gonna saunter up to the door and hope someone even answers, and then if that fails, I'm gonna bust in.
The gate itself is more of an archway, and there
based.
are spear-armed guards making sure no one gets in.
Oh, perfect. Nice. Hello, spear-armed guards. Hail and well met.
What can
Clay
we do
lifts
you
a
for?
hand and hail.
Okay. So we're somewhat aware of the situation that the Calder family is having some medical problems that they may or may not really know how to handle. And we have some insight into that situation. So we were wondering if we could bring in these two, have the family help us stabilize them, and then we help them stabilize their son. Wink.
Make a presence check.
Sure will. I don't think I can add any proficiency.
Go right ahead.
The fact that I was able to get Shen onto our cart, and this might be an individual that the guards recognize, could that put Poppy at advantage?
No. Shin has already been trying to get into the Calder estate.
Oh, all right, cool, got you.
Yeah, I don't think my experiences are particularly helpful here, so it's just going to be a roll. At least I'm good at presence, sort of.
You got this, Poppy. It's all about confidence, dude.
69. 18 with fear.
Nice.
All right, so you start hearing the two guards start talking amongst each other. Another one came seeking help.
Yeah, but this one seems to be coming with information.
As if I believe that.
Hell, if it's good info, and the Patriarch finds out we turn them away, we'll lose our heads.
You have a point. All right, let me notify the Patriarch and wait here, and we'll give you further word.
Okay, and also, if you would please let them know that I have key sense. That might be pertinent.
Okay. I'm not sure what that means, but let's see what...
Just let them know. Just let them know.
Okay. And
Poppy, I think that only means something to you and Shen.
It doesn't mean anything to me, and Miss Bollusk is the one who said it, so she seemed excited about it.
They head into the compound. Anything you guys would like to do while you're waiting, or
Try to
just-
stabilize these guys again?
Yeah. Just continuing to make sure that the family stays stable as far as
Absolutely.
possible.
go ahead and roll another flux check to try to stabilize them again. Shin at this point is talking to you, Clay.
What happened to you guys? I went down the road to Relford and went looking for the two of you. I never came across you. And then now I see you with him.
I've got questions about that, but to answer your question, we got a little sidetracked and might have run into the perpetrator of who is causing all of these folks to fall ill.
Well,
At the very least, we can give you a description.
I severely doubt that. Well, what was this man wearing? Was he completely dressed in black? Did he
Yes.
have any insignia on the lapel of his robe?
How did you know he was wearing a robe?
Well, I'm wearing a robe. If you look around, 90% of everyone in this city wears robes. It's our
How did you know he was wearing underwear?
Robes are like shirts in this sort of area.
Well, I mean, I hope it's not too much out of place because I'm
Yeah,
in
we look
pants and a
naked.
jacket.
Yeah, you
Like,
guys, everybody
we're
kind of
the outsiders.
sees you as outsiders. But that's not such a big deal from what you've experienced so far.
Pulling on that
Kelvin
thread a little bit
himself
further.
gives you the feeling of him being an outsider.
Because he was wearing armor, not just clothing.
He did not feel like he was a part of this society.
Okay, got you. Joe, pulling on that thread a little bit further, Shen asked if you had a pin on his lapel.
Mhm.
Did he?
You can go ahead and make a knowledge check. Try to remember.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to, because Logan has no idea. And I'm kind of thinking Clay
9/11.
might have been too distracted. You know what? Clay knows it.
So if you look on it, there's these small insignias on each side of his robe.
Is that a hawk?
Yeah, it's a hawk, and it looks like it's carrying a
Or
snake.
an eagle?
A hawk carrying a snake.
Snake hawk.
Okay. Clay is going to describe his insignia to the best of his abilities to Shen.
No. Why are they already so active? No wonder you ran into Gilliam. Oh my god.
Okay. You and I are going to have a long talk about this later.
At this
Yeah,
point,
for real, Shen. You crazy.
you see an entourage start making its way to this archway with the most formal outfits you have seen since you come to this city. They are nice, white dressed with these silver lined robes, all of them wearing these fancy headdresses, a few at the front carrying banners and staves as they come to the archway. And then a man makes his way to the front. He has this salt and pepper hair as well as a goatee, a very long beard that comes to like his mid-chest.
Hello. Welcome to the Calder family. You said there was someone with key sense out here.
I raise my hand. That's
Ma'am.
me.
If you do not mind, is there any way you are able to prove you have this ability?
Can you? Change. Clay thinks change your appearance.
How does that prove that I can see their key?
It demonstrates that you can at least do magic. Maybe that's what this means. I don't know. You expect me to be an expert in this thing?
I don't. Well, okay. Does everyone whose key I've seen so far, is it in the same spot every time? Other than Shen has got a weird one.
Typically, sometimes they're slightly adjusted based on the body composition, but it's always generally in the same spot. There's difference in depth, hue, concentration, density. Like it's pretty complex. Like when you're looking at a color, you kind of see it as a color. Some people have this wisps of this light color. Other people have this heavy, dense, darker color.
Does anyone other than Shen stand out with their key here?
Yes. In fact, the people, the armed guards, they're weaklings. They seem like chumps. This patriarch dwarfs Shen. Shen has been the strongest you've seen. This patriarch dwarfs him, makes him look like a baby back bitch, as well as a few of the ones with fancy headdresses and wearing banners. They also dwarf Shen. Every single person in this entourage has a sustainable amount of ki.
So we're talking like a mag light compared to an LED headlight.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cracks knuckles.
And
Well,
it's not always bigger, but it's difference in depth.
Okay. Well, sir, I can tell you that this gentleman right here has the strongest key I've seen yet until now. And then I point out the ones that have like the strongest, and I can say like, you individuals have much more depth.
Interesting. Would you mind if I test you a little bit? Just a touch. Just a bit more.
Sure. Could we
have
maybe
time.
like walk and talk? Yeah, like in exchange for my services, I would really love if you guys could do anything you can to help these members of this poor family.
Of course, of course. Would you tell me, perhaps, in which of my hands am I concentrating ki?
I assume I can do so easily.
Yes, you see he has this deep, dark, bright white key in his center. And you see as he just floats the tiniest wisp of it up into the corner of his hand, as if he's hiding it from you.
Permission to touch?
You can see heavy amounts of stress on the entire entourage. But he waves his hand, calms him down.
Of course. Please.
And I go up and pinky touch him right on the key.
You see him start to tremble. Not in fear, though, in excitement. If there is anything we can do to help you, we would be more than happy to oblige. Please, come in. Come in. What is your name?
Absolutely. Well, I'm Poppy, and this is Clay, and this is Shen, and this is Gilliam, and I don't know their parents' names.
Well, it is lovely to meet you, Mistress Poppy. Please come in. Can we get anything for you? Are you hungry, thirsty?
I'm
Get me some
starving,
beer.
actually.
All right, we'll get you some food. I'll get right on that. And is he your servant? Would you like us to get some wine for your servant?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I flick Clay a couple of coins. I forgot to pay you recently, sir. There you go.
Don't call me sir. It's weird.
Oh, Clay, I didn't know you guys had that relationship.
Yeah, well, now you do.
Oh, please, come in,
just like
come
There
in.
are people dying in our cart. Can we please hurry?
Yes, we'll escort you in. Don't worry. I'll have a few of my physicians come in. They'll take the cart off your hands and take care of the parents and that child for you. You guys can come in. We have a nice open home for you that has an open sitting area by a pond where you'll be able to relax, eat some food, drink some wine, and I'll come to see you very soon.
All right. And what was your name, sir?
I am the patriarch. My name is Odin.
Patriarch, hold on. Pleasure to meet you.
I will end all of your lives.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Why is it at the bottom?
Help.
It is Aaron Calder.
Aaron Calder. Lovely to meet you.
Aren.
E-N. Almost how I spelled it. Charmed, I'm sure. Okay, whenever we meet, can I call you Aaron?
Of course, of course.
Of course, we have this kind of relationship. Whenever we meet, we should do so where there aren't a lot of eyes and ears.
Of course. I have already set up a lovely, secluded, isolated home just for you and your servants, so you guys can be able to rest and stay for as long as you wish.
Perfect. You are an excellent host, sir.
Clay thinks to Poppy, if this guy calls me a servant one more time, I'm going to break his head.
Well, he's not. I mean, you do serve me. Like, by the technical definition, he's not wrong.
I don't serve you. I guide you and I keep you alive. Does that sound like servant behavior?
That doesn't mean you can't still serve, Clay.
I'll break your
You're
fucking
always
nose right now.
serving. Don't do it. It won't make sense because my just appearance won't show the broken nose. I'll just be bleeding.
Yes, and that'll make me feel better.
Well, save it. Lives on the
I'll save
line.
it. Yeah.
Let's go ahead
Yay,
and go
finally.
to another scene real quick so we can have a better scene for our little bit of background. Oh my god, all of these characters that no longer exist in this world.
Hooray!
Just our lovely
They're all
tent.
dead.
Our lovely tent. Alrighty. So you
I
guys
miss my tent.
are escorted along with Shen into this lovely small rustic house. It has a couple of rooms as well as this outdoor balcony that is more of sort of like a pier or a dock. It's this covered over the water sitting area that is just beautiful. This whole area is covered with different gardens, rock gardens, flower gardens. Everything around here is manicured to perfection.
Wow. So fancy. It's been so long since I've been in a real building that isn't an inn or a tent.
And they bring you a veritable feast. All sorts of side dishes, 4 different types of proteins, and 3 bottles of liquor and 1 bottle of wine. Well, 3 bottles of wine and 1 bottle of liquor. I mixed that up.
Clay grabs 2 bottles of wine and wastes no time. He goes and finds Shen.
Shin's sitting with you guys. He got
Shin, where are
escorted
you?
there with you. He's
Even better.
Shed.
he's considered one of Puppy's servants right now.
Lovely. I'm gonna grab Shin and pull him off to the side.
I should make us matching badges.
Clay, I haven't eaten in so long. Please, let me just a couple more bites. It's just, oh man, this stuff is so good.
It's really good, right?
Well, I know, like the spice. It's so hot, but
Have
it's
you
not.
tried the tuna tartare?
Oh, what is that?
Well, it's raw fish. Here you go.
I love raw fish. Oh, this is great. What did you need from me, Clay?
The longer you spend eating, the longer people spend dying. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to get back to our investigation.
All right, drink, forced it down. It's okay. Let's investigate.
Clay jams a pinky finger into the bottle of wine and pops out the cork.
Nice.
That was crazy.
Go
How
ahead and
did
make
you
a
do
strength. Make a strength check for me,
Gladly.
because that's an intense move. Almost a crit. You're able to do it. It hurts a little. You kind of stub your finger, but you're able to do it.
I'm too focused right now to be too focused on the pain.
Too focused to be too focused.
Exactly. I'm focusing on one thing. I'm not focusing on the other.
Absolutely.
Jam my pinky in, scoop the cork out, and pop it. Take a big swig of wine. Just like kind of thrust the bottle into Shin's chest. And
His tit.
I look at Shin and say, all right, what were you able to find out in the town while we were rescuing this family? Tell me everything.
Okay, so the patriarch of the Calder family, his son is named Eric. Eric has he's been suffering from some sort of meridian collapse, and he's been desperately reaching out to anyone and everyone for any sort of medical reprieve for his son. His son was supposed to take control of the family far beyond this point.
So we've got Eric and Aaron.
Sitting
Aaron
in a tree.
being the patriarch.
I'm
Aaron's
assuming
son.
whoever stole the Meridian Crucible, they're planning to use it on Eric.
So, whatever this Meridian Crucible thing is, it was stolen from the family.
Yes. And if they figure out how to use it properly, this world's done for.
I can't
Oh.
help but feel like there's something you're not telling us. Who is they? Why did you ask about the insignia on the strange man's robes?
And what's your deal with Gilliam?
You guys are agents of change. The things you've been able to achieve weren't meant to be achieved. I
Yeah.
once was a part of a group. They were called the Ebon Vein. We believed that the Dread Current was a power that can be controlled, that it wasn't something to be feared, and that with its strength, anything could be possible. And that the Dread Current was the salvation of the human race. I was wrong. And it turned out to be nothing more than a weapon of destruction. And now, I am a part of the Jade Continuum, fighting desperately so that the Ebon Vein's goals can never be realized. And I know it sounds ridiculous, but when I was a part of the Ebon Vein, I was a part of them in a completely different life, in a life I've already lived, in a period the same as the one I'm living now. But this body wasn't the same body I was in. Who I am wasn't who I was. And the person you brought was the Grand Elder of Destruction. Gillian of Broken Spines. He was the youngest of the elders of the Ebon Vein, but the most brutal. He had been raised by his master, who was known as the Hollow Man. He gathered children of nearby towns and villages and farms, those who had yet to develop any sort of cultivation, and forcefully impart a dread current upon them. Gillian naturally already had one, so he was like a diamond for the Hollow Man, and he turned him into a monster, using his own rage to feed him power until Gilliam fed on the Hollow Man himself and turned into a monster no one could control.
Shin, you may have the gift of foresight, but you are so short-sighted. This is a child. A raw life ready to be molded. Of course, he could be one of the most powerful villains to ever walk the face of this plane. But it sounds like we've got a chance to turn him into one of our most valuable allies. You have nothing to be afraid of. He is only a child, after all. And because he's only a child, that gives us an opportunity. Whoever is this Hollow Man in charge of the bleeding vein or whatever the hell, that means he doesn't have his greatest weapon.
But there's one thing you're not understanding yet. The dread current. It's like pure destruction. The body can't handle it. It's likely what is happening and what is tearing down Eric Calder as we speak. And without the Ebon Vein's influence, it will eat away at Gillian. He will either give in to it or be consumed by it.
Well, you said it yourself. Poppy and I are change bringers. So, if you work with us, maybe we can bring a little change.
I can hope.
But we can't do this alone. We're going to need your help.
Okay, but first things first. We need to secure the Meridian Crucible. If the Ebon Vein has that in their hands, they have the capabilities to build an army.
I agree. We just got finished fighting an army of sorts. I don't really want to fight another one.
Well, it was implied they're coming here. If we shore up the defenses, they'll come to us.
Well, they left before us. My idea is they might be already in the city, in hiding, waiting for their move.
They wouldn't have already gotten in complex, would they?
I would hope not. I've been here since I've arrived. No one has been in and out. In fact, the fact they have let us in so graciously is mind-boggling. I have practically slept on their doorstep.
Don't take it personally. I have a way with people.
Another example of how we bring change.
I guess. You don't have to rub it in, but I guess.
Don't lose faith, friend. Our fight isn't fought yet.
All I ever do is fight, so I'm not losing faith here or now. I'm not giving up.
So, it sounds like we might want to have a word with
Gilliam, and then we groom him to be this god killer, and then we release him upon the world.
Gildark Ballersk.
Did she say she was coming here? Let me just recall.
Joey, did
Yeah,
Gildark
did she
Ballersk
say
say that
she
she
was
was
coming
coming?
So her plan was to contact her company, get resources from her company once again, and then yes, her plan is to seek out what was stolen from her. However, she did not say her herself was coming.
Yeah, and Kelvin's effed up.
Perhaps she's sending an envoy that we can meet with, and maybe we can work with them towards a common goal.
I mean, allies would be nice.
Getting this Meridian Crucible back.
Shen, you don't... Do you know what sent you back?
Honestly, no. I was there when the world met its end, and I guess something happened there. My regret on all the decisions I made throughout my life. And before I knew it, I woke up in this man's body on the completely opposite side of the war I always ever fought on.
You don't think that might, I don't know, be related?
If you can figure it out, be my guest. I'm looking for answers too.
Perhaps
We'll ponder on
something,
that.
maybe something somewhere decided your race wasn't run yet. Either way, we're happy to have your help.
And mine yours?
Yeah, I flick him a gold.
Oh, thank you.
And Shin says, "What the fuck is this?"
It
It's gold.
This matches my other one. And he pulls out an identical gold coin.
What the heck? Where'd you get that from?
One that neither of us gave to him.
Correct.
What the heck? Where'd you get that?
And that's where we're going to end
Clay.
tonight's session.
Oh,
No, I accidentally stumbled into something.
I was gonna say, Clay thinks to Poppy. Maybe it was Briar.
Bro, maybe I'm gonna bomb the building.
You guys have accidentally stumbled into stuff like 6 times. It's
Yeah,
great.
well, it seems to be what we're really good at. So
Oh, shit.
I love.
yeah,
I mean,
no.
that's the best. I don't. I don't feel like, oh, I figured it out. I'm such a smart person. It's so much better when it's some random BS.
okay, I gotta be honest with you. I'm starting to get hooked again.
Let me tell you, we're in it.
We're starting to get like multiple plot points laid out. We're starting to maybe pick up some leads. These leads might lead to other plot points. We just
does it all
discovered a big
connect?
fucking plot point that we
Yep.
don't know anything about. I'm getting hooked again.
Hell yeah.
I love when I stumble face first into stupid bullcrap. That was my favorite thing with Bashy, when I just like licked the goo and you were like, oh my gosh.
I'm gonna have to kill this kid.
I can't believe you just like that. Speaking of rating,
Rating.
it's going to be
Rating
big.
you 5 out of 5.
No, we're raiding with the
That's what I
dino
said.
dances.
5 out of
Silky
5.
Daydream. Oh, we're nat 10s? Okay.
What?
I was gonna suggest we should rate out to Silky Daydream.
Yeah,
You just want a silky daydream.
I like how all of these guys don't look disgusting.
All right, sweet.
Get ready for the most dino dances. Here we go.
I'm like, oh, there it is. Caramel dancing.
In fact, that's what my daggers are called, Penn and Teller. There you go.
I got character progression.
Thank you, Kimberly. I'm going to add that to my practice. Penn
Ooh,
and
there it is.
Teller are the names of my
This is such a
daggers.
wild
Yeah.
side of this is such a wild side. Oh, we got a raid.
Yay,
hello.
Kimberly.
Welcome back
Hi,
to
Raiders.
all of us. How are you
We're
doing?
just gambling right now.